And now The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
Oh, yeah. I'm back. I'm back in bright orange today, but I'm back.
You are peacocking today. Saw you coming down the street. You're peacocking. You're with Bert Kreischer. You're on the Fully Loaded tour. You're coming back, walking down the street, peacocking.
Dude, I'm punch drunk. I mean, I am punchy from that tour.
It looks amazing, but it looks very taxing.
It is very, very taxing.
Yeah.
I don't know how Bert does it with regularity.
Alcohol, drugs, and a team of people.
No, he's no drugs. Oh, you mean like medication drugs?
Yeah,
oh,
medication.
yes.
Yeah, not like meth.
Yeah, he goes, how do you do it? Meth and alcohol? He goes,
Yes,
no,
meth.
he's not dying.
No, he has teeth.
He, God bless him, man. He could just go, though. What do they say? He's got the Babe Ruth gene. He's got it. I don't know. I feel like I've been hit by a bus. The bottom of my foot hurts from lazy rivering, which is not the right sell for what that was. It was a highly active river, I would argue, that had waterfalls in it that we went over. We went to a lazy river in Boise, Idaho. I got on the thing. We're all tethered to each other. Lazy river, I was told. I had my cigarettes on my tummy.
You can't have your...
A lighter.
The key word is river, Jay.
I was in a tube.
Yeah, but you're in the tube in a river.
I'm expecting some splashing.
What do you think is gonna be Vegas?
Well, I was expecting some splashing. Here's what I was not expecting: the bottom of the inner tube mesh. So the second you get in it, your back gets filled up with freezing cold 50-degree river water that goes right in your back.
Yep.
They then inform you of all the crazy things in this river. And then we start going, cigarettes on... I mean, I lit one, smoked it. As I'm coming to the end of it, we hit whitewater rapids. And immediately, the cigarettes go flying off into this river. My whole pack and lighter just falls into the water next to me. Everything destroyed that mattered to me.
You gotta get a wet bag.
Yeah, you need a wet bag.
You need a wet bag, dude.
Sure do.
You need a wet bag. Put all your shit in the wet bag.
Yeah, we did.
And as a angler, because I am an angler,
Okay.
a fly fisherman,
Yeah.
and I've fished a lot of rivers
Yeah.
that have people like you coming down the river,
Yeah.
and in front of them usually, or behind them is usually cans, cigarettes,
Yeah.
fucking sandwich wrappers.
We had all of our dirties.
Yeah.
We
Pair
kept
of
our dirties.
underwear.
I'll tell you what, in the most unflattering position, in a very childlike activity of fun, having someone do a very childlike thing to me, I've gotten as aggressive as I've ever gotten in a silly position.
They tickled you?
I want to know. People on the river, I don't know what this thing is. Everyone says this is not true. A bunch of people had super soakers.
Yeah.
And they soak up, and then when you pass by, they shoot up into the air and like super soak you. The first time they did it, they hit some people on our thing, and I was like, "Hey," I was like, "That's enough, man." And the guy's like, "It's part of the experience." Like, no. And then further down the river, it happened. It ended with me in a tube yelling, "You cousin fucking hillbillies."
Were you shirtless?
No. Here's the thing. Here's what I really hate about it.
Not yet.
I didn't think that this was a getting wet activity. I don't like taking my shirt off in a situation, but I would have taken my shirt off if I knew it was, you know what I mean? Like that. I didn't wear bathing. I wore like shorts and underwear.
You would have took your shirt off. You knew nobody would be around at all.
It's not even that. I don't care. Stavros had his shirt off. There's a lot of bad bodies with shirts off.
You can't use Stavros as he had his shirt off because Stavros gets naked no matter what.
My point just being,
yeah,
I'm not like a sore thumb spectacle in this group with my shirt off. I would have taken it off, but I am in my sleeveless shirt, and yeah, I feel like a goddamn fool.
I'm not at the point where I can take my shirt off yet. It's something in me. I still go to the beach. Even up in New Hampshire, where everybody looks like shit.
In the water.
In the water. I am not at the stage where I'm like, hey, I can take my shirt off.
How about pool?
Nope. I don't know.
Really?
I don't, not
once
yet.
It's in you, it's in, there I am.
Yeah, once in it. You look good.
You really do never hear about New Hampshire being known for hot buds.
There's not one, I call them thin people. The men look like their wives. The wives look like their husbands. It's just thin people with gray hair, and they have catalog clothes. Everything they wear is from a fucking catalog. It has some little saying on it.
Oh, look, there you go. Hey, thank you once again, Fully Loaded Festival, for getting the worst angle of me possible. Can you get me bunched up where I'm all titting? I feel like I've lost weight in the last 5 weeks. That is not encouraging.
Yeah. That looks fun, though. You guys are all together. Who has a sweatpants on?
I'll tell you what. That actually.
Why you didn't think you were gonna get wet?
That's hilarious that Bert has his shirt on where he should have his shirt off.
Well, no, he put it on. Here's where you're seeing right here why I'm not in that wide shot they just had. If you go back, you'll notice I'm not involved in that. That is because we stopped right there at that little side beach, and I was done river rafting. There was 15 more minutes of it left, but I didn't know that, and I got out. Once I was out, I'm not going back in, but I had to walk up.
You can't just get out.
No, you can.
Yeah, but you get out of a river, you have to walk to the point where they pick you up, right?
It was 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
When I came, but you had to walk up. Here's the thing, to go up, it's a dirt and rock hill that I didn't overthink about and made myself limp for the rest of the tour because of those rocks smashing into the bottom of my feet. It was, there was our tour guide right there in the pink shorts. She was muscular, and then the guy with his back turned, standing up, that's Cole. Cole was super handsome, tan, in-shape guy, covered in back knee. I've never seen anything like it. Grotesque.
Oh, really?
Covered in it, and his forehead, too.
Ugh.
But also, I'd say they were pretty terrible at what they did, their jobs, because we had dangerous injury-causing encounters with the brush on the side. Former porn star, current DJ Carter Cruz went up a tree. Her thing went up. Like, it was fucking crazy. They had no control over this. And then, by the way, as we're going, all right, Christine, that one's enough.
Let me see. That's a good photo. Who's that?
Yeah,
That's
who's
Carter
that?
Cruz.
Okay, she looks all right.
Yeah.
Former porn star,
She's a
current DJ.
Yeah. Former porn star, current DJ.
Her foosball skills are insane.
And her foosball skills are insane.
But the rivers, because of all the rain that we had, all the rivers are fucking crazy right now. You're not supposed to go down these things right now because the rivers are so high.
This was closed for a long time. They showed where the water line was like 6 feet up.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Well, I'll tell you what, it went down because our asses also got hit by many rocks on the unannounced waterfalls on this lazy river. Waterfalls? Lazy river. By the way, I could you could talk me into lazy river again, but we're in a boat. We're in a big, and not a like
You can't get a boat?
no,
Yeah.
like one of the boats they have, like the inflatable boat. Like it's gonna be
raft.
a
you-
raft.
You
Yeah,
want to do
isn't
a
that
raft.
river rafting? If you're going over waterfalls, it is a lot different sell than a lazy river.
Yes.
But the thing is, when someone says river,
I mean, you assume you're going to get wet.
you assume that things could happen.
I wasn't worried about getting wet. I just didn't think I was going to be, one, sitting in water because the bottom of the thing is mesh.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming. I didn't know I was going to get super soaked by cousin fucking hillbillies.
It's better than a bow and arrow and having him make you suck his dick while you onk like a pig. That
Now,
could have sucked.
I'll tell you what there was there, though, because this is Boise State.
Yeah.
So it is, I mean, how much area I saw that there would be pussy hair if they had pussy hair? Nice. A lot of that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like little thin, like just covers their clit like width. And you're like, damn. And you'd see all their little furs peeking out. It's nice.
It's great that Jay's nonchalantly looking at pussy hairs sneaking out.
It's perfect on some college girls. So what? What do you guys do at the river?
Me and Don went river rafting with Max last year, but it was a drought last year, which was worse. So we had to walk a lot of the river because you couldn't get over the rocks. So we had to just walk through ankle-high water, which sucked worse.
That does sound
It
worse.
does suck.
Yeah, that was worse.
That would be worse.
It's a sad river.
It was a sad river. It was a drought, and they still sold the fucking tubes, and we had to get out at a bunch of points. But I love that. I love lazy river. It's
Also, and then one of the other reasons I got out too is I was never quite comfortable in that. There were sort of small tubes.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was not like really. So you couldn't have like your head back on it. Do you know what I mean?
You could have got the XL tube.
They just gave us these tubes.
No, I'm just joking. That doesn't exist.
Of course it does. You think there's not bigger tubes?
Well, they don't have fatter tubes for chubbier people.
Of course they do.
How long was
Dude, when I went, they didn't. Dude, I asked.
Oh, maybe not this place. This place probably has one standard tube. I'm saying you can go to a store though.
I mean, look at fucking
get a
Stavros
substantial-
is a tube and a tube. That's terrible.
Man, we really make Santino look great.
Santino does look good.
Mark Norman too. That cocksucker is so quietly in phenomenal shape.
Yeah, he is. It makes me sick.
He never really overdoes anything. Just he's like a t-shirt and button-down shirt guy, and then he just has a carved body underneath.
Yeah, we can hope that he looks like Norm Macdonald at the end of his life, though.
That's all we can
Just
hope.
Swells up.
Just hope that he gets fucking coke bloat.
Yeah, coke bloat.
Oh, yeah.
Some type of tumor on the side of his neck. That looks like fun, though, man.
It was.
Now, this picture.
You know, it really hurt my feelings when you were like, Jay, are any of those you? I'm like, well, which one did you think was me, Bobby? And that hurts.
I thought you were the one on the right. I thought you were Santino.
Did you really?
I swear to God,
I
thought the Ozempic
Oh, you thought I was
kicked
that
in.
pretty great? Oh, it really goes, wow, Jay got a muscular back and a nice ass. By the way, Santino, nice ass.
Yeah, for a redhead, which is rare.
I have a Bert ass. It's hilarious. Everyone thinks that's Bert's dick coming through.
What is it?
What
It's
is
not.
it? What is it?
It's just like a thing from like what's in the background.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Zoom in. It looks like a peepee.
It really does.
Everyone's mentioned this to me.
Did they add that? Did his team add a nice hog in the front?
No, but that's a great idea. I'll tell you what, if I took that picture, I'd be like, I'll do the picture, but you're going to put a different person's body, like a ridiculous muscular body with my head on the background, and make sure you have a cock like coming over the side.
I love that penis.
Stavros looks sad.
We got to.
Stavros looks like I don't want to do this, and I'm getting that vibe from the back of him.
We got to have Stavros on soon. We haven't had him on.
Yeah, we have to get him on soon before he
so
fucking dies.
He's so funny.
I got to talk to that kid, man.
He likes it.
He does.
He's pretty unabashed with it. Like I don't really. I've actually said that a couple times. I think when Stavros did something, or it wasn't even Stavros. There's this guy who performed. Which Jacob, if you've never heard of this guy, maybe one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. His name's Steel Beans. Have you ever heard of him before?
No.
He's a one-man band, but it looks like it's impossible what he's doing. And I watched him do it live. It's Steel. Beans. Watch this guy. Watch whatever his biggest video is. 'Cause I'm
Now,
sure
let me ask you a question, because this whole thing.
Well, I was like, I wish I was unabashedly fat was the point I was going to make. I wish I was just like, take my shirt off on stage or just have like reckless abandon with it. I just hate it.
Stripped down naked on stage, which really just seems so, like, knowing you, it seems crazy that you would have ever done that. Like,
stripped
stripped down naked on stage.
Not naked, dead in my underwear.
Down
yeah.
your underwear.
When?
Oh, early comedy.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it was my closing bit. Keith saw me do it before.
I thought Bert made everybody do that the last night.
No, but he makes a lot of. He does put in a lot of ideas that you're as comfortable as he is, which is funny always.
But on that thing, when they took that photo, is that the Grand Canyon?
No, it's the Gorge.
The Gorge. Okay, so it's the Gorge. Where the fuck is that? Ohio or something?
Washington State.
Washington State. You guys go up there. Were you there for that?
No.
So what does he say? We should all get naked and take a photo?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, okay.
Well, who's the other people in the photo?
It's Andrew Santino all the way to the right, Mark Normand, Bert Stavros.
Can we pick an ass? Which ass would you like? Which ass do you
I would
like
tell
the
you,
best?
normally speaking, I would pick Mark Normand because I know he's got a nice roundy also. But I will say, Santino's got a nice ass.
Santino's got a really nice ass, but I think. Can you zoom in a little bit, Christine?
I don't want to brag, but I'm just going to say it. Mine's better.
Than all of them.
Of course. We're not doing that.
Well, Jacob, you say things like that, I'm gonna have to ask you to give me a taste at some point.
I mean, it's just. Do you want me to lie?
No, I don't want you to lie.
There
I
it
picture
is.
your ass being very Mark Normand-esque.
I think.
I think it is in the vein of Mark Norman. Yeah.
Are you sure that's not a ding ding in the front?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jay, that does look.
No, I know for
That's
sure.
not
I also promise you, Bert's dick isn't that big. I've been face to face with it.
Can I say something too? It's so funny because Stavros and Bert aren't covering their ding dings, but Norman and Santino are both covering their junk.
Yeah, because oddly enough, they're still the two most bashful when it comes to this stuff.
And they both have their pants around their ankles. The other two are completely
Yep.
naked in flip-flops.
Yeah. I didn't even break all that down. You're absolutely right. That's crazy.
They're like, I'm going to do this because I have to, but I am pulling my shit back up and I'm covering my dick just in case somebody is on the cliff, like there's a sniper with a scope on the cliff across the way looking at my ding-ding.
I don't even see Stavros's clothing anywhere.
No,
Look, he left it at the car.
They
He just walked all the way to this.
They walked over naked. They don't give a shit. But Mark, I'm going to have to go with Bert's ass. It looked comfortable.
Yeah, Bert doesn't have a terrible ass, but it's like with that the body width above it is what makes it not look as good as it could.
I'm going to go Bert, Santino, Norman, and
I think me and
Stavros.
Stavros have the same ass.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You don't see Christine arguing. She took a sip.
Christine?
She took a
She took a sip of her drink to not to talk.
Christine.
No, they don't have the same ass.
Shut
They
up,
do?
Christine.
They have the same ass?
Shut up. You're laughing through it. No one, just shut up. Say nothing.
Christine, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Does Jay and Stavros have the same ass?
They do not.
They do not.
They look different.
Okay, they look different, but the same.
Yeah.
God damn it. God damn it.
What ass would you go, Lou? All of them?
What do you mean? Go out on a date with?
No.
Do you know who you're
Jesus
talking
Christ.
to?
Oh, yeah.
You're taking it too far.
Do you know who you're talking to over there?
Yeah, you're talking to. I'm talking to the Padunkadunk.
Yeah.
I think Mark Norman has a perfect size. Mm-hmm. I don't think Jacob has a better ass than that, buddy. Sorry
What?
to let you down.
Jacob.
This is offensive.
I mean, I know he's trying to trigger me.
Yes.
And by the way, mission accomplished.
I am the expert of
Just give us a
tushies.
taste. Just give us a quick taste. Just
No,
right
I'm not
below the
doing
cheek.
that. I wouldn't take this photo. I just know. I quietly know it.
We should replicate the
I could do
photo today
underwear.
in here.
I would do underwear.
Christine, you're in too.
By the
No, I
way,
have to take it.
we could replicate this technically.
Yeah.
We really could. You could. We
Yeah.
could really put you in place of Stavros.
Why do I gotta be Stavros?
Height.
What?
Height.
All right.
I'd be Bert.
What the fuck?
Jacob.
Why are you the guy?
Well, we're just talking asses here. I'm just going, and I'm going left to right. Jacob, and then Lou would be Santino.
Thank you.
Because you got that juice.
There's no way.
I'm trying to build you up right now because it comes to my attention that you're still dying currently.
Well, I just got high levels of triglycerides.
Didn't go down a peep.
A peep?
Lou took the retest last week.
2
and
weeks
just
apart, I took
casually told us the results outside today.
A little context, everybody. A couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lou came. He got his results. He did a test, and shocking.
Yeah, the lady when she called was surprised he answered because she thought she was going to get a family member.
Too late.
I got to get a hold of this guy. Stop everything.
She didn't even call Lou. She called his emergency number.
For context, his triglyceride level now over 150 is considered very high.
And his was 8,000.
850.
850.
No, it's 900 something.
839.
839.
It's 839 now.
And what's it supposed to be?
It was always-
50?
It's supposed to be
150 is
Under
decent.
150.
150
under
is
150.
high.
100 and 150. 150 is like, dude, you got to do something. Like 80 is okay, but over 150, you're fucked.
What is it? What's making them so high?
I ate all those hot dogs that one week.
It's hot dogs. It's 100% hot dogs. I looked it up. It's hot dogs. If you eat hot dogs for a week, your triglycerides.
You're probably gonna
go up.
die.
You come close to death. Yeah.
I mean,
That's hot dogs.
I didn't eat more than, say, 5 of them.
what are you talking about at a barbecue?
No, I told you my brother's friend stole from a shop, right?
Right. Oh, yeah.
Filled our fridge with all shit you really shouldn't eat.
Yeah, but still. I mean, like, how many are you really eating? Like 5 hot dogs a day at one point?
I don't even eat that much. I eat once a day before I go to bed.
But it's 5 hot dogs.
So,
Maybe there's 2 hot dogs and then sleepy.
2 hot dogs isn't.
that sounds like that's like what homeless people do.
I know.
I eat once a day and then I fall asleep and I've got to.
Just happy to make it through today.
Get that off, Christine. Don't put that up. I mean, I'm not Lou, but that'll make me kill myself.
He knows.
But
Does he?
Well, you went
Do you
on.
look it up, Lou? Do you look up shit when you see you can get that?
I've stopped. I'm not looking anything up now.
Did you stop eating shitty food?
Triglycerides?
Yeah. You know what? That was the first thing I did.
You know what? I know it's killing me, but let me get an order of that triglyceride toast. It's like avocado toast, but with triglycerides.
I mean, how many tests are going to lie to me? These tests are the truth.
So you stopped. You ate healthy for a week, right?
Dude, I ate the shit out of salads and everything. And I took blood thinners I got.
Yeah.
And no, not 1 point down, the exact same amount.
Christine, look up what you can put on a salad. It really does look like Bert's dong. Look up what.
There's no way that's background, Jay.
It's not his dick.
How do you know?
It is his.
One, he said that. He was like, no. It's like, it's not his dick.
What's 2? I always need a 2. If you give me a 1, you got to give me a 2. You can't just give me a 1. That's like saying A and then not give
If
me
you
a B.
zoom in on it, you'll see also. That's the other thing. 2, you
Okay,
can zoom
that's
in
a
on.
2. I'll take that as a 2.
Reducing your calories, choosing healthy fats. So wait, no. How do you lower? What could you put on a salad that would raise your triglycerides? I want to know. What is Lou putting on this salad?
Hot dogs?
A hot dog
Cheese
salad.
ranch.
Chopped hot dogs.
He's having a hot dog salad.
Well, we got all these dogs.
Can I have a Caesar hot dog?
I don't eat the way a person who should have, 9 times the amount of fat blood.
Is it booze?
Yes.
No,
Ooh.
Is it
What-
beer?
Why are you singing?
Could
Look
be
up
beer?
if booze raises your triglycerides.
You're trying to ease it in. I like that. Is it your alcohol intake?
Lou, many hot dogs are still hot dogs. You do know that, right?
Also delicious.
But it's 5 to 1.
Yeah, wrapping in hot dogs and bacon is not a good thing.
I mean, once in a while.
You think it might be the alcohol? That's a good question. You think it might be the booze?
I don't know. I've been being pretty good about it.
What's pretty good?
Like 6 a night, 6 alcohol drinks a night, and dinner.
Yep. It says alcohol in general raises triglycerides quickly.
Yep.
You said you drink 6 drinks a night, or
Well,
you stop drinking 6 drinks a night.
What are you, a Navy SEAL?
Bobby's been watching Navy SEALs. They do a lot of drinks.
Every single day.
He loves that black.
I might join. I might do buds.
Yeah.
I might have to take a couple months off to go do buds in San Diego. I might become a SEAL, just to let you know. I believe in this country.
I'm okay with
God
that.
bless America. I'm going to turn it around.
What's Buzz? Is that underwater demolition?
No, that's the thing that they have to go through, the buds school, to become a Navy SEAL. They ring the bell if they quit, which I'll never do.
Bobby, you learned this from an hour-long drama.
It's an hour long, 45 minutes with commercials, but I watch it on Prime, so I don't get the commercials. It just goes to black and comes back. Little sound bed, dramatic music, then comes right back. Yeah, there you go. I'll hold that fucking log up all day. I won't drop it.
Well, not with a bunch of other guys helping you.
Of course, that's what we do. We're brothers, man.
Yeah, you and your brothers hold logs together.
That's right.
Get what I'm saying, Jacob?
Hey,
you get
wait.
what I'm saying?
Jay,
You
that's-
see this motion I'm doing with my hand? I'm doing this with my hand, which is like whacking
I
off.
think I could have done this.
Lou, this might be the... Listen, buddy, let me tell you what I hate. In my life,
Salads.
I hate salads. In my life, I've made a lot of salads on this tour, actually.
I
My
know you-
triglycerides on point. Now, and I hate to say this, Lou, because, and I mean this, I've lost anybody to have almost to have drinks with in my life. Like somebody go, Christine, Bobby's never drank, so
I
that's never
drank.
going to be a thing. Well, I mean, before I knew you, well before I knew you.
Yes.
Soda.
I'll drink for you.
So don't.
Let's do it, dude. Let's do it tonight. I'll drink if you stop, Lou. How's that?
Just the perfect time. Well, Soder doesn't drink. Dave and Lewis drink, but they don't like. We're not really out together in that kind of capacity much. I've lost all my people who will drink and have some drinks with me, Lou. But this might be the sign you have to stop. This is what got Soder. Soder was nothing behavioral. It was all medical.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He didn't stop drinking because it was like, shit, I woke up and forgot what I did. It wasn't that. It was like he was going to the doctor and they were like, yeah, dude, you got to like,
Triglycerides.
His problems.
His triglycerides were fucking high.
maybe.
Buddy, would you stop for a month and see what happens?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not that in love with it.
Yeah, you are. But if you stop, no, you'd marry it if you could. If it was legal in this country.
I love it.
You thought about moving to Russia where it is legal to marry vodka.
Could you stop, you think, for a month?
Yeah. I just like in a social anything, I think it's nicer with a few cool ones.
Yeah, we all do. Could you quit for 6 months and see if you could really turn this around? I don't know if a month's going to do it.
6 months? Jesus Christ.
I'll tell you what.
Am I going to jail?
I think if you
6 months
quit,
if you went on tour, if you went on like a tour with Dan Natterman.
why don't you give yourself like Do 6 weeks, and then go take the test again.
Yeah.
Then you'll have your answer.
I mean, you would think my doctor would be worried and give me a ring. Tell me about this. What's the next steps? I don't know.
Well, they don't give a shit about that. What kind of insurance you got? Sirius XM insurance?
When they called you for the newest test, there was no alarm in their voice.
Who gave
we
me
got
this test?
we got your results.
No.
They're the same. Bye.
You get
What's
an
the
alert.
Sirius XM doctors? He goes, hello, I'm Dr. High Pitch Eric. I'm here.
No, they send you an email,
And
you get your lab results.
but what do they tell you to?
don't tell you to
Obviously,
call
if
in.
any doctor worth their salt sees 900 is going to give you a
Yeah, but
call.
Jacob, it's not 1939 where they come to your house with a bag.
But-
he's got 7 million people. He's got. They
Well,
just,
no, I'll tell you
they
what,
just
though.
sent an email.
But
I
in
do
this
hate
case-
that. No, Jacob. Jacob, do you remember the thing I told you? They had a receptionist call me to tell me that I have an incurable lifelong skin disease.
What?
And that's how she described it to me. And I had to go, yeah, remember that? That was crazy.
What is it? What do you have?
Urticaria?
What the fuck? Is it contagious?
No,
What does it do?
nothing. Puts like red blemishes, like freckles on my body in places.
Oh, that's cute.
It's nothing.
That's not bad.
It probably tanked about 4 years of my life.
Yeah, it's pretty life ruining there for a while.
Really?
Yeah, it's a complete pure
Anxious
obsession.
about it, yeah.
What? I've
Well,
never
here's
known-
by the way, I'm still like problematic with it, but like I've just, if it makes sense, like I've what would you call it, conducted my life to a way that I really don't see it ever.
I've developed. This is gonna sound weird, which I've noticed little fatty deposits that don't leave. Like I lost the weight, and I still have like, see right there, see that little fat thing, that little bump on my
yeah.
hand.
Oh yeah.
Like that's a
That's loose skin.
no. No, that's like a fat thing.
Like dogs have that. They have like a
All right.
little
All right, chill
bump
out.
with fat glob.
Yeah, I have a fat glob. All right, we don't have to got a glob.
You're like a dog with a glob.
I don't want to be a dog with a glob.
It's harmless.
You're a glob. Yeah. Well, that's the thing is these things are harmless. I got them checked out. I have one on my hip. It's like a little glob, a dog glob,
Yeah.
and you can't like they were like, yeah, just leave it. I'm like, are you sure it's not like gonna kill me someday? Like, no, it's just a
they won't
fatty.
suck it out.
No, like our doctor friend, Dr.
Yeah.
Bill. I went to
Sure.
his apartment one day and he stuck needles in it and tried to suck stuff out of it. Nothing came out.
That's weird. He shouldn't go, let's see if we can get something out of it. He should know that works or doesn't.
Hey, when you're on coke and you got needles, you do weird shit.
Dude, Dr. Bill, dude.
Dr. Bill's the best.
Yeah, this is the cure for, hang on, move those peas. Right there. It's a cure for baldness.
Yeah, you cut your finger off right over next to the Cheez-Its. Right there, that vial, cut your
goes-
finger off, you grow your finger back.
Yeah, he goes, stem cells. He goes, rub it on there. He goes, rub it on there. Don't touch my dairy-free ice cream. Oh, yeah, I want you to see this guy. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, we're good. Let's watch, this is Steel Beans. One-man band. He plays the drums. This is just the drums, and is this his most viewed thing? No.
Yeah.
Is it?
I've seen this guy.
You have.
I have, but I didn't watch it, so I'm in.
Go to one where he's. Go back to the page. Go to the one where he's in his.
Is this guy on the tour?
Because he
Is that where
performs
we're-
in that. He did the one day.
Okay.
Do that one right there.
This one?
No. The one where he's in his house.
This one?
Yeah.
Looks like Stavros.
Yes. Jacob, look at this.
Wow.
Playing drums with?
That's fucking impressive.
It's impressive. So
That's
That's
impressive.
pretty crazy.
Why is he not touring?
he is. He just opened for Tenacious D apparently on their tour.
Oh, that's great.
I would go. I wish he played in front of the Cure instead of that fucking silly bitch they had.
Dude, it was. I'll tell you what. I went
Sad
to
asshole.
go watch from the top of the gorge, like to look down at it when he started playing, and then I was like, yo, we got to go. Like, I want to see this like up close.
You were
this
looking
is
at.
crazy.
You went to the bottom of the gorge to look up at what?
No, to the top of it to look down at the stage when he went on.
Oh, because it was. I get you.
But I was so like far away that I was like, no, I want to go like side stage and see if this is possibly happening.
Wow, that's awesome.
When you're watching it live, you're like, you're trying to catch him like messing up.
Wow. Is he that good in every song, or is it just one good song?
No. Go back to that page again. Oh, there's opening for Tenacious D. I think this is going to be a
Pillow Cube.
But go back also.
Wait,
I think.
let's put
Pillow Cube.
Yeah, Pillow Cube, my fucking sponsor for
That's not
life.
going to be good because it's like it's audience.
That's still fucking impressive, dude. Just a guy out there by himself on everything.
It's insane.
What the fuck?
So yeah, he's using a drumstick in his right hand that he's playing drums with, but that same hand while he's hitting down the drum, he's strumming the guitar. He's doing hammer-ons with his left for some of the notes.
He's using his fingers for the fills.
And then he'll go, when they go have to do like fills, he uses hand and drumstick.
That's pretty wild. That's impressive. I would see that guy. I'd go check him out.
Yeah, when he comes, see, put up his thing. We should put up when he's coming around. It's kind of like that Mark Ribbolett guy, but like different kind of thing. His thing's all like looping type shit.
Who's
More
Mark
like
Ribbolett?
EDM.
Oh, the comic guy? Is he? What is
No,
he?
he's not really a comic at all. We interviewed him a long time ago. There he goes. He coming to New York at all?
Looks like a lot of West
He's from
Coast.
Washington State. There's the Fillmore.
I mean, how do you discover that you have that ability? Like, do you have no friends? You know what I mean? Are you like alone a lot? How do you go fuck it? I'm just gonna play everything.
Yeah, someone said it. I forget what girl said that words yesterday. They were like, "How do you like realize you can do that?" I go, "You don't realize. Yeah, go play that. That looks awesome." Oh, is there no volume on this?
I'm not sure.
That's his
Oh, no
website.
worries. Yeah. But the guy's a beast.
That's pretty.
It was so fucking cool. And he came out like in this thing where he just wore like a robe open.
So he's
with
strumming the
shorts.
guitar and playing the drum at the same time.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
said he opened for them. He should be bigger. He has like the same amount of followers as me.
Yeah, but he's it seems like he's getting big because I've seen him on a bunch of things.
Yeah, I never heard the name. And then when they said he was there yesterday, I went and they were like, people were like, "Oh, you got to see this guy," and I was like, "Sure."
It takes a minute to get big, especially in music.
Yeah.
I just watched that Wham documentary.
Was it good?
It was good, and then it sucked. at the
DJ
end.
Lou watched it. Sent his triglycerides to the roof.
Did you watch it, DJ Lou?
That's how,
Yeah, I loved it.
You
that's how
loved it,
sweet and fatty that thing was.
but it didn't even get to the end of it. It was just kind of like,
And then George Michael went into a bathroom.
no, he didn't even do any of that stuff. He just was like, I came out, and there was no gay stuff. There was no.
It's like the American Sniper when at the end you just see him go off with the guy who you know killed him, like friendly.
Yeah.
It's the same kind of thing. Like it just ends
Yeah, it was like they were
right before he
building.
goes. I'm gonna go to the bathroom over here. Don't wait for me. It's just like getting AIDS.
It was it was the build up, and then it was so nice. Basically his friend, the dude. And
Andrew.
first of all, I didn't know George Michael was just a fucking Greek. Like
Really?
they show early pictures of him, and he is just a hairy Greek.
No,
kid.
he's such a hairy Greek kid. They're almost all of those. I think you can probably bring up a list of that. The Hollywood people who are Greek. Most of it is just the last name you know plus Opolis. It's that hacky.
Yeah. Well,
I think his name is George Michaelopoulos.
No, his name is not George. His name.
Well,
is,
whatever the first name is, but it's Michaelopoulos.
his name. His
Nope,
name is
not at all.
No, it's not.
Well, I don't know where I got that terrible information from. Let me backpedal all of that.
His name.
His name's not Michaelopoulos or Michael at all.
No, George came from the Michael came from a friend of his dad's or something like that. Lou
Oh, you don't think it came from Kyriakos Paniato?
is Georgios Kyriakos Panagato.
I think he just made Michael up.
He made Michael and George just one of his friends' fathers
Well,
was
George
something
from Georgios.
like that.
That's close enough.
Right.
Yeah, La Familia Georgios. Yeah, the Italian restaurant he loved.
Man, the name George sucks so hard that it is so funny that we just overlooked it when it was him.
But when you add two first names together, it's a badass combination.
But George,
George Michaels.
sure, but
Sexy.
George is a shit name.
Unless you're a monkey.
Then it's okay.
Yeah.
And if you're a curious monkey,
If you're a
particularly.
curious monkey. Yeah, he has a terrible Greek name. And his friend, which I thought was funny, during the whole documentary called him by his real name,
Really?
I thought was hilarious.
Georgios?
Yeah, Georgios Batakatos, or whatever the fuck his name is. But his friend is the nicest human being.
Andrew Ridgely?
He was.
How do you call him his friend, not the other guy in the band?
Well, he got so much shit for because
he wasn't George Michael?
Well, George didn't. He wrote the stuff at the beginning. And
George
then
did?
No.
Andrew Ridgely.
Andrew. Then George was like, listen, I want to do this. And he goes, I want to write this song by myself. I want to do this. He was like, all right, go ahead. Everything George wanted to do, he was like, hey, man, I see it. I see it. It's good. Do it. This is the evolution of what you're supposed to be. It was all about George becoming big.
Yeah.
And this kid was like, and then he tapped out. And the last thing was their concert at Wembley, where he was like, we'll do one more show together, me and you, in front of 20,000 people. And they came out and played all their songs that were gay that you didn't know were gay until you found out they were gay.
I don't know a whole lot about AIDS.
And then
David Spade's got a great joke about that from years ago.
And then they said goodnight, and that was it. He was gone. The kid's gone. And never to come back into music again. Like, they did this together, and George at some point was like, I want to be a huge star, and I got to go.
Right. Andrew was dragging him down because he wasn't growing as an artist. He wasn't contributing shit. He was basically just a guitar player at the end and a performer on stage.
Even in not Live Aid, the Christmas song, they invited him just to do backup. So he was backup singer on that. Andrew was backup singer.
No, just to make him feel good. They put a microphone in front of him and said, sing if you want.
Christ almighty. That sucks shit. You know what's funny? Bobby, Jacob, I could ask you this too. Does our age difference between you and me, and I don't know if it is enough that you saw George Michael right away and were like, that's a homosexual man? Because I don't remember just being like, oh, he's one of those kind of guys. And I just don't even mean gay. I meant like singy, dancy, like pretty boy. That's what I would consider that, like a pretty boy, not gay. Now you would realize that's gay immediately.
I didn't know he was gay until this documentary.
Queen?
No idea.
Queen?
I'm the worst at it. I can never tell.
Yeah, that David Spade joke was so great. He was like, Queen, no idea. He's like, Wham. I was like, cool name. He goes, but if you go back and listen to lyrics, it's in there, and he goes, Jitterbug. Jitterbug. Just you put your ball sack into my mouth. Yeah, Jitterbug. That was great. That was on his Take the Hit special, and he did in Arizona years ago.
I couldn't believe that Andrew was his name. I couldn't believe he wasn't gay. I always thought he was gay too.
Oh, he wasn't?
No, he's not gay. He's totally straight. And
by association, though, he's always going to be considered kind of gay. I bet his wife's first words to him were, I thought you were gay. No, I just know a gay guy.
That's when they rape you to show you what a
But that's
homo
like the Judas
That's
Priest.
true, Christine.
That's the Judas Priest issue, though. The gay guy always becomes the big personality and the person who produces the situation, so you end up having to act gay. And then when the other guy comes out, he goes, hey, everyone, guess what? I'm gay. Then you got to go, oh, that's really cool. I support that. Wait a second. Why are you making me gay?
I told you.
I'm wearing the same shirts.
I didn't know Rick Rome was gay until Pete Corelli told me.
Really?
Pete Corelli came out of the cellar one night in the hallway.
You're like, I've been kissing a faggot?
He came out, he was like, dude, this fucking gay guy is so gay. I'm like, who? He goes, Rick. I go, Rick's gay? And he goes, he just points in there, and Rick's on the piano going, hey, everybody. He's just singing this gay show song. I'm like, I didn't see it.
Dude, my best one was Paul Mooney, because I was standing outside of Caroline's in front of the poster for Paul Mooney, but I was just like, I had my back to it, and someone said something about Paul being gay, and I was like, really? Paul Mooney? Go, nothing about him strikes me as gay. He's like a pretty bold, I go, I don't know, gay for sure. And then I turn around and look at the picture, and it's like, he's got on an El Matador hat with little pom-poms coming down. It's tied under his chin. He's got little circle glasses down. I'm like, oh, yup.
Yeah, I knew he was gay.
For sure.
He reminded me of the Solid Gold puppet. Remember that?
I do remember that.
That's what Paul Mooney reminded me of. Yeah, George Michael and him were hot as shit, though.
Yeah, two Greek boys, huh?
No, he's Arab. The other one's Arab.
Is he?
Yeah, he's Arab.
Oh.
Yeah, he's Arab. What do you mean, ew?
I mean, no, that's cool. Before 2001.
Yeah, he's Greek. He's Arab. They were best friends.
Here's the problem,
and then
though.
George told him to go fuck himself.
The problem is with the two of them, no matter how good-looking Andrew Ridgeley was, the problem is you got George Michael next to you every time. And that guy, they can't ugly him up. And he had some real shit hair situations. I'm not even talking about the floppy hair. I'm talking about, like, the dry poofs and stuff.
George was not good looking at the beginning. The other guy was the good looking one. Look at the one up to the top left. George Michael was fucking ugly, dude. He looked like a pizza delivery guy. Go up a little further. Right there. Look at that. George Michael's not good looking. I would 100% pick the guy on the left.
The guy on the left looks like
George
Bill
Michael's
S. Preston Esquire.
George Michael's had like a little chubby.
You're not wrong,
face.
by the way. George Michael does look like shit there.
He looked at the beginning when they were in high school. They made it when they were 20, in their 20s. That's when they became big. Who started to become big, and George Michael, he actually started dressing them. He picked all the clothes, design,
Exactly.
everything.
So I'm saying he gayed him up, and then he's like, "Wait, you've been gay this whole time?"
Man, wham! Exclamation point.
Wham!
It is a gay name. That's a super gay name.
It's also really putting it in your face.
Exclamation point.
He goes, "We're here. We're queer." Wham!
What was the Wham song? What was the first song that came out?
That one. Jitterbug.
No.
Yes, for sure.
It was the rap. It was a rap.
yeah,
His rap. It was the first. Before that, this was after the rap. The rap was the first one when George Michael.
Jitterbug something my hair, yeah. Yeah, you know what? If any guy ever does a dance move where he puts his fingers on his temples and goes back and forth, he's gay for sure.
What other hits did they have? Because I'm blanking completely.
I don't
first one
want your freedom.
The first one was a rap. What was the rap? What was it called? I forget what it was called.
Look it up.
It was a rant. He actually had to go.
Young Guns.
He had to go in. They put him on the road, so they go on the road and do this thing live in front of fucking crowds, but at like not Wham fans. It was like circus events and shit, right? Wasn't it weird?
Here it is.
Weird. Yeah, this is the rap was not the Wham rap was. There it is.
What's happening?
I'm vamping until Christine gets her
sorry.
commercials out of the way.
But I'm wondering why.
I thought it was logged in as
Okay.
you switch back over.
Here it is. This is the first one. That's his girlfriend. That's Andrew's chick that they were dating.
Bobby's on a documentary high.
I am. I watched this on the way home driving from New Hampshire in the car.
That's terrifyingly
Yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah, there he is. Right. Yeah, this is the first one.
Oh my Christ.
They were in the band, the two girls. By the way.
Hey, sucker.
Yeah, hey, sucker.
Just don't know how I missed it.
You can do.
We should put this over Jason Ellis's OnlyFans.
Pause this for a second. That's
He starts to rap.
that's never gone out of my head.
What?
With the Jason Ellis OnlyFans, it's haunted me. It's really that was something else.
I woke up in the tiny house.
That's a great beginning of a sentence that should have nothing to do with Jason Ellis OnlyFans. I woke up in a cold sweat.
I woke up in the tiny house. And I all I saw was a black dude pushing weights and him on top of him. And I had to pray. I literally had to sit up and like say the serenity prayer. God, please grant me serenity to not think about this right now.
Yeah, as you look at your boy, you're like, get out of my head. Yeah, oi, oi, oi,
Oi.
oi,
It was a lot.
oi.
It was a lot. God bless.
And then also someone just brought up, they go, it was a couple group of us talking, and the girls were saying, like, I don't know, a guy said something about what, Jesus Christ.
Please don't. Christine, I can't.
It was like a guy, please, Christine.
It's like
Christine-
having a song stuck in your head.
No,
You have to hear it.
Bye. Here's what, you know what it is?
Well,
It's
wait,
like,
the blowjob thing that he does where he pulls this part, where he pulls his wiener from behind like that. Some girl was saying, like, a guy told her that's like the best way to get your dick sucked, and then I was like, oh, I saw something this week.
I don't disagree with her, but
By the way, I didn't realize. Pretty cool that he has spider webbing coming out of his asshole. It really is a target.
now it's stuck in my head. Thanks,
He
Christine.
had what?
He has a. Jason Ellis has spider web. You know, people doing their elbows. The spider web's coming out of the elbow. He has it coming out of his asshole.
Oh, I see.
Do you get it now?
I get it,
I gotta go back to this rap.
Oh, God, Jay.
With an annoying smile when I saw that girl upon your arm and you shook on your heart with a fatal charm. I said, soul boy, let's hit the town. I said, hey boy, and what's with the frown? But in return, all you could say was,
Pause it again. You know,
Eesh.
I give black people a hard time a lot, and I gotta say though, this isn't cool. This isn't cool what they did. This was so early in rap too, and they were just like, yeah, well, black people are doing it. It's like, can we just? It did this at this time. These years, what is this? 1981.
One.
No white person was going to do it cool. Black people were barely doing rap cool in 1981. You know, they were still figuring it out. This is bad.
This was in
I'm
Europe.
sorry, black people.
This was in Europe, though. This was not in America. They were not even known in America. So in Europe, it was fine.
No. Well, how about Blondie is? Dude, those lyrics make me want to. I listened to that this weekend for I played it for somebody. I was like, that's the worst rap ever. Is Blondie?
You
And
don't
they
like
call
that
it
one?
and they actually call it the first rap song, which is so shitty to do to black people.
They say that's the first.
Oftentimes, they'll call that the first rap song.
You keep on eating cars.
The man from Mars is eating bars, and now you're out there, and he goes outside, and he bits a thing, and then he eats your car and goes to a bar.
I like it.
You don't.
Come on.
You don't.
Listen.
It's pretty embarrassing.
She's freestyling. I can do it.
She's not
I
freestyling.
could do this. I believe you.
In the car, having a cigar, driving home, thinking a dick on a belly. Here I am, having stars, looking in the sky. I'm Bobby K. I'm here to say, Christine, hey.
You're gay.
It's just as good.
Thanks.
Andrew Ridgely
Appreciate it.
wasn't gay.
But what was their actual, aside from the one with Jitterbug, there was no other major hit?
Tons.
No, the
No,
Christmas.
wake me
forgetting
up before
when.
you go.
How about Careless Whisper?
Well, Careless Whisper came out, but the Christmas song was a big one too. That was their first hit. But what happened?
Was it really?
It came. Well, his first hit. They wrote it together. He went and produced it with somebody else in L.A. Came back, reproduced it himself, and then. But what happened? Live Aid came out. No, not Live Aid. What was the Christmas song from Europe?
USA for Africa.
No, what was that song though called? What was that? Yeah, you're a fucking savant. No, it's Christmas.
Do they know it's Christmas?
Don't they know it's Christmas
Okay,
after all?
so his whole goal was to have 4 #1 hits that year. His Christmas song, which is huge, this one, he did it. They asked him to do that song to help starving people in Africa. So he went and did that song with them,
Yeah.
and they released them both that year. Their song was #1 because it was helping starving kids in Africa. His song was #2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he donated all the money to his Christmas song to starving kids.
And then he went to Africa and got AIDS. In a
No,
bathroom.
he actually went to a park in
In a
West
bathroom?
Hollywood and got AIDS.
Christine,
what
turn
did
this
he-
song. This is a song, Jacob, right here. Come on. Turn it up.
Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, I remember this.
This is a good song.
Somebody told me everything she wants is everything she sees.
I want his hair so bad.
I've loved you.
I would give everything away for that hair.
Well, the perfect girl for me.
And
Now
his
6 months older.
want to talk about beard respect? Shit.
This guy gets beard respect for sure.
I mean, yeah. You need that Greek gene, though, to have that.
Good enough, but I don't know what the hell you want from me, boy.
It's a good song. Good song.
What did he die of?
AIDS.
I don't think so.
No.
Absolutely.
His triglycerides were
Triglycerides.
960. And,
Yeah, but it's mostly from the AIDS.
yeah.
I don't think he had it. I don't think he wasn't AIDS, was it?
He definitely had AIDS.
No, I don't think he
Jay.
did, Jay.
He
Jay,
did.
he didn't die of AIDS.
He didn't have AIDS.
No, he died like a few years ago when AIDS was not. You don't really die
Yeah.
from it anymore.
Yeah, he-
Almost
yeah.
certain he died from AIDS.
He did not die
No,
of AIDS.
Jay.
No, but he had early AIDS.
No. He died. He took the he took the vaccine, and he died from the vaccine.
Christine, how did he die?
Natural causes.
Yeah, natural causes, dude.
Fatty liver.
Yeah.
Right here.
fatty liver caused by AIDS.
No.
Christine, look up. Did George Michael have AIDS? Did he not even have AIDS?
He didn't have AIDS.
He didn't?
He did not, you fucking...
You're thinking of someone
Dude,
else.
that's homophobic.
Yeah. You guys are really homophobic.
So he's the one that doesn't have AIDS. Okay.
His
All gay people
ex-partner-
die of AIDS?
No, but
I
his
did.
ex-partner died from AIDS in '93.
He had AIDS.
He didn't have AIDS,
Yes.
Joe. You get a fatty liver.
Yes, he got it in Brazil at Rock in Rio Festival.
He
It says it right there.
He died from eating at his father's Greek diner.
He has feta cheese blood.
Yeah, he had two moustaca, whatever horseshit that is.
He had moussaka liver.
He died from the same thing Stavros is going to die from.
How closeted George Michael lost one of his true loves to AIDS and then got AIDS.
No, he doesn't say that. That's
George
not...
Michael was HIV positive and didn't write his own music in a bizarre Twitter rant today.
That's not...
His former lover says that he was HIV positive.
His former lover died.
No,
No,
this
it's
is
a different one.
lover.
It says he's HIV positive.
He had a lot of lovers.
You know what? Yeah, but you know what, Christine's... If you guys break up, Christine's going to say the same thing about you.
That Jay has AIDS?
Yeah, he has AIDS. He didn't write his own jokes.
I gave it to Christine. Jay has AIDS. He doesn't
I
write
will
his
tell
own
everyone
jokes.
with AIDS. Be like,
I'll
just
go,
so you know,
I
he
write
has
my own
AIDS.
jokes. I might have AIDS.
Might have AIDS.
He has AIDS and herpes.
I don't know if I have AIDS and herpes, but I don't think so.
I definitely wrote my own jokes. George Michael was HIV positive. What is that? The son, though. You can't.
No,
believe-
that's the angry ex-boyfriend is saying this.
Yeah, I bet he is angry. He gave him AIDS.
He didn't give him AIDS.
I think George Michael gave a lot of people AIDS.
Dude, he didn't have He has a cross earring. You're protected like vampires.
Oh.
Yeah, that protects you.
Yeah, but he wears it now.
Oh, there he is.
There's the guy. Fadi Fawaz.
Fadi Fawaz.
That's his name.
Is that his real name?
Go up.
Fadi. That's not his
Look at
gay
this
nickname?
thing. Fadi Fawaz
Hey,
tweeted this
Fadi.
photo of himself. I'm Fadi Fawaz. George Michael gave me AIDS.
I still don't understand how a mega superstar dies of natural causes at what, 50-something?
AIDS.
He didn't die of AIDS. He had a fatty liver.
Sounds like a man that
Fatty
AIDS, Bobby.
Who died of fatty liver? Dies
People
of
with
fatty
AIDS
liver?
do.
Oh, all right.
Look over at DJ Lou.
Let me take that back.
People who-
Forget I just said that.
People who have
There's
AIDS.
3 people in the studio are going to die from fatty liver.
You see, Jacob, people who have AIDS can die from a myriad of things because...
Triggered by.
Right.
Good word.
Yes.
Marriott. Good word.
Thank you.
That was a fucking word.
Thank you.
I'm not good at words. We found that out last week.
What are you talking about,
Oh,
dude?
God, I said this word and I regretted it all weekend.
Oh, yeah.
What was it?
Jay wasn't here. You
Fathom.
said, well, Paul used the word dilapidated.
He said dilapidated, and I fucking was like, what? And he's like, dilapidated. I'm saying it again. He was like, dilapidated. And I'm looking over here like, guys, this fucking idiot. And they're like, that's the word, Bobby.
He stopped the show to make sure we had it. Lou had it clean.
God,
Dilapidated?
it's dilapidated,
That's
right?
what I thought.
Yeah.
No.
It's dilapidated.
It's never been dilapidated.
I think it's
might be right.
both.
It's
I
right
think
up
it's
Want
both.
it to happen, you want it to be that, but that's just not the way the words are.
Look I think it's both. I think you can use
If
both.
I would use that word, I would have just said
dilapidated. Dilapidated.
Look it up. Why are we...
We did.
We
Don't
did.
do it. Don't do it.
Oh, it's dilapidated.
It's from what Christine looked up.
Yeah.
The,
But I still think
You
this
chose to co-host with some
Merriam-Webster
fucking
dictionary?
fag college boy. You heard me, Verzi, college boy. Coming in here with your fancy... I'm the fancy words guide here. Don't go showing Bobby fancier words, you piece of shit.
fucking Verzi.
It's very much a D, right where that would be.
Yeah, but
Christine, you don't know how to say shit either.
If I could read better.
I think you can use
I
it.
read good.
I read goods. Yeah.
Bob, just say it fast and nobody will really know what you're
Dilapidated.
saying.
Dilapidated. Dilapidated.
Dilapidated.
Dilapidated. I think you can say it both ways. I've heard it both ways.
We should take a break. This is a pretty big show. This is the first day of the rest of Lou's life. 6 weeks of no drinking starting tonight.
Oh, 6 weeks of no. Oh, the 6 weeks, the last days of his life.
Or the 6 of the last weeks of your life.
This is either or.
I'm shocked at the lack of contact or like
context. We're trying.
The doctor should have called him. I mean, at some point you got to say, maybe I will call this person.
Well, the doctor did call last time. Did you check your results online and then they called you? Have they just not called you yet?
That was the receptionist that called me. The doctor really never. He didn't even know I fucking smoked cigarettes for 30 years.
Did you quit smoking?
No.
Is there another doctor you can maybe see, Lou? That
All right.
Oh, for sure. You can see Dr. Feelgood.
All right.
I agree, dude. Start taking hard drugs.
I know. Let's have fun in this life.
I just got an itch in my ear. Hang on one second. Oh.
That's from when we take the headphones off by the microphone.
No, I'm old. I have itchy ears.
Should we say this on the show?
Yeah.
Howard Stern did a surprise show Sunday night on Howard 100 with Robert Downey Jr., Drew Barrymore, Jimmy Fallon, Brooke Shields, John Bon Jovi, and more, picking their favorite songs. You can hear the replay tonight right after our show at 7 p.m. on Howard 100 or anytime on the Sirius XM app.
Yeah, Big J Okerson will be on tour. Legion of Skanks going on another tour the 10th through the 12th. New Hampshire, Boston, Connecticut. For tickets and all other tour dates, please visit bigjcomedy.com.
Bobby Kelly going to be in New Hampshire and Portsmouth, Nashua, and Laconia, July 27th through the 29th. After that, he's going to be in Rutherford, New Jersey, Las Vegas, and Rochester. For tickets and all other tour dates, go to robertkellylive.com.
I have a show. I forgot. Vermont is this Thursday.
Hell yeah.
Burlington, Vermont. I'm doing a very small theater up there. It's Thursday night. Make sure you get your tickets at robertkellylive.com. I'll be there one night. I'm going in and I'm out, and then I'm back up the woods hanging out. I had a disastrous weekend with my son.
Yeah.
He went to 2 sleepaway camps. We got to talk about it. I need your fatherly opinions.
I'll give you.
And we'll be right back. It's the Bonfire.
This is Jason Ellis, and you're listening to The Bonfire with Big J Okerson and Robert Kelly on Faction Talk 103. That's a good name for a channel. Wonder where they came up with that.
Jason Ellis.
Sirius XM. Faction. Faction Talk. Channel 103.
I can't believe I'm upright.
Jay is gay.
Yeah, it's possible.
You are a...
Do you find it hard to hide the fact that you're gay?
Jay, I believe in your heart you're gay.
I got a dance in my soul for sure.
I think you're like a kind of edgy, maybe a little more bulky George Michael.
Yeah, a lot of people say that. I'm Bear Michael.
You're Bear Michael.
I know you like to move your body.
I do, Christine. I can't sue you for slander on that one.
I'm very excited about these new snacks here, by the way. I think Sirius is making a comeback. I mean,
doing good.
If the new snacks are from the firing, good job.
Good job. This is worth 500 families who won't have Christmas this year. Bagel chips and salami and cheese? Shut your mouth.
This is crazy.
They charge for them.
Oh, sorry.
No, this place fucking sucks. You're reaping the benefits from us.
You have to pay for snacks?
How dare you?
There's no more free snacks? No. The snacks are gone?
Snacks are gone.
No free snacks. No free rides, huh?
Wow. Here, guys, remember, for 10 years.
I know. They got rid of Pete Dominic. That doesn't get us at least one free drink or
They used
snack.
to have free soda, too.
God,
What?
it smells of salami in here.
Yeah, well, get used to it.
I'm not going to lie. It does smell like salami. If you're not eating salami, it's not an awesome smell.
Do you want me to cover my salami?
I mean, it's just they eat it on the air now to get rid of it. I'm breaking my cardinal rule. Just please.
No,
right.
you won't smell it anymore. I closed mine and turned it upside down.
I'm going to eat my salami on the air.
Dude, people love that. All right, Jacob, is that a bit of an overreaction?
That's how I am.
That's
what,
enough.
overreacting? Overreactive?
Yeah, I'm smelling dried cum.
Yeah, you smell dried cum. This is just salami.
That's good salami, man.
Is it good?
It's real good salami with
And
the little.
I don't need a email saying you got to talk to them about chewing on the air. This is a freebie.
Yeah, this is the joke.
Yeah.
Of that Bobby did it right in the microphone.
Yeah.
That was the joke.
Whoa.
Therein lies the ha-ha, as Greg Giraldo used to say to people who went,
Did
what
I-
does that mean?
Did I say that they got us to the airport late yesterday? They got us to me and Stavros to the airport late yesterday morning, and we.
Wow, that's not me.
It's not.
That's annoying me. Oh my God, what kind of chip is that?
This looks like plain chips. It looks like
That sounds like a Frito.
they
Like
got
a Frito-Lay. Remember Frito-Lays?
Jacob.
Frito-Lays and tuna?
All I had in my mind yesterday was landing at 4 p.m. for my 7:30 flight.
And going home and turning on that Jason Ellis OnlyFans.
Go and pop on some, have Christine walk the dog, spend a couple moments with my Jason Ellis OnlyFans subscriptions. And, no, just putting my feet up, maybe ordering a cheesesteak, just enjoying the night. And we got to the airport, just they wouldn't take our bags. It was too late. No other flights available until I got a red eye at 11 o'clock last night. Got home at like 7 this morning. It sucked.
It sucks, but you got home. And you were on first class.
I was home by 9 a.m.
So you slept on the flight.
No.
You didn't sleep on the flight.
No, because the schedule's so screwy. I slept only like 2 hours or an hour or something on the bus. Then I got to the hotel when I knew I wasn't flying out. And I slept probably like 5 hours straight there at least.
Mm-hmm.
And then I woke up and then I went to the airport at like 9 o'clock, got on the plane, and then I watched Samaritan starring Sylvester Stallone.
Good move. Good. Little twist at the end. I liked it.
I was bummed at myself for not seeing that twist. It was a very easy twist to get, I feel like. When it happened, like 20 seconds before it happened, I go, oh, I get it.
I didn't mind it, though. I liked it.
It was good.
Yeah.
I thought the movie was, and then I watched the newest Scream, which was fine. And then I fell asleep for an hour.
On the plane.
On the plane.
Did you eat on the plane?
No.
You didn't eat?
I never really do very much. And then I tell you what, I smelled whatever it was, though, and it did get me, like, pretty excited.
I'm so white trash, that I stay up. If I'm in first class on Delta, I stay up for the breakfast. And even if I don't eat it, I'll take a little nibbles out of it just because I earned it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I earned it.
I mean, when they put the tray in front of you, it's so funny how they try to make it. It's like first class. Like, you wouldn't feed a child like that at home. But like first class, like, well, here's your paper placemat.
On first class Delta, you get a cloth. You get cloth.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, all the time, my friend.
I was in the new Delta seats, though, on the way out and back this time, and nice.
Let me tell you something.
Not the Delta 1, but the new Deltas, like first class seats. They got whatever their headrest thing is.
Around
good.
Yeah.
Good.
Dude, the food on, I love it. And I've gotten violently angry when I'm like seat 4, E.
Yeah.
And they go, sir, would you like breakfast? I'm like, yeah, let me get we ran out of eggs. We only have oatmeal. And I've gotten violently angry.
Yeah.
Like where I had to control myself because I wanted to say something like, how do you not fucking, everybody's going to get the omelet. Nobody's ordering oatmeal except for one douchebag.
Pick him out in your head and give him oatmeal.
Yeah, pick the chick out who's ordering the oatmeal and give it to her. I'm going omelet. When I walked on the plane, I'm going omelet with sausages and biscuit.
Fucking asshole.
And they go and they get to me and they're like, what would you like? Don't ask me what I'd like if you don't have it.
What do you mean the omelet on the plane? They don't serve food on the plane anymore.
Yeah, they do. Are you crazy?
Sure they do.
He doesn't know lounge life, Jay.
Oh, no, you're talking about the lounge or on the plane?
First class.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Okay.
Hey, you get a nice little meal.
Yeah, you get a great meal. You get actually
salt and pepper shaker.
Salt and pepper shakers. You get a drink before the meal and a drink during the meal, and then after the meal you get a dessert.
Food.
Oh yeah, you get a whole.
Oh, they ask you if you'd like a drink before we take off. You could probably, if you were drinking, you can crush a few drinks before you get off. If you want.
And in first class, they really don't make you put your seat back up. If you're sleeping, they let you sleep on landing.
I don't think I've put my seatbelt on in a plane in 5 years.
And they can't tell.
But
They
it's
don't give a
for
shit.
safety.
They don't
You have to.
Yeah, but it won't.
I mean, look at this
I'm saying
food.
they don't.
Look at that food. I've had the one on the top left. That's the
But Jacob, you can see what I'm saying. You wouldn't be psyched about this showing up at your house.
No, but
but I mean-
37,000 feet.
I don't remember the last time anyone ever asked, "What would you like to eat?"
Yeah, dude, 37,000 feet watching dodgeball on a TV. That meal is amazing.
I can't argue with you.
I just hate when they run out of the good stuff.
Yeah.
Don't make.
Well, by the way, Bob, you're starting to give yourself away here a little bit. Also, when you say, let's say you're in seat E, there's no E in first class. Who's the rube? First class much, Bobby?
Well, there's A, B.
Nope. A, B, C, D.
D. So you're right. I'm sorry.
At best.
You're right.
A, B, C, and
You're
D.
right. I apologize. Forgive me, Jay.
It's okay.
I apologize. I've only been
okay.
doing it for a couple of years.
You know what? Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, you could have fought back with the idea. Sometimes it's the planes that have 2 on each side and then like a row in the middle, too.
That's what I was going to say. I want to go back. I take my apology back.
Take it back.
It was
and
the-
then tell me that sometimes they do have E's.
Sometimes they do have E's, Jay, when it's
Oh,
the
you
two.
know what? I didn't think about that. Yeah, that I am an asshole. We'll edit that in post.
Yeah, edit that in post.
Live, you say, Lou?
Do we have post?
Live, you say?
Is this a radio show?
You say live?
Shout out. I just got a text from Anthony, my gym guy. Good guy. Big listener.
What do you say? You're making some sick gains?
He says, yeah, making gains. Making gains.
Is he talking about your sick ass gains?
Anytime Fitness. I work out at like 3 in the morning by myself.
So weird.
I love it.
That's what I do.
I love walking in. There's a kiosk.
3 a.m.?
3 a.m.
I don't sleep until I go to work out. But I'll watch TV and then it'll be 3 in the morning. Like I got to
think-
do this now.
I think all gyms should be 24. I got the key fob.
Mm-hmm.
I just go beep, let myself in. I go work out. Nobody's there. Occasionally, some scary Spanish
Someone's
dude
there.
in jeans.
There's somebody there.
Nobody there. Nobody. Anytime Fitness. Nobody's there.
You have ownership of the place.
You get a key fob, and you can only, even during the day, the door's locked. You need the key fob to get in.
Sure.
So at night, I just go in 12, 1, 2, 3.
But there's no
That's great.
person working the front desk.
There's nobody. And if you want to get
That's
a drink,
very dangerous. I
why
would
is that
argue.
dangerous? Why?
Well, I can give you a myriad of reasons. Huh?
Nice.
Can you pull it back again?
Nice.
I'm giving myself a clap on that one. Who knew it was going to come up?
That was
Good. That I almost got debilitated. What is it?
Dilapidated.
Thank you.
Dilapidated.
Dapaletata.
College boy.
Oi. Why is that? Why is it dangerous? There's no danger. It's dangerous if you have Down syndrome.
If there's no one around at all and you go in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't know if somebody else could have gotten in there.
You can't get
you're
in without
completely
a key
alone.
fob. Can't get in without a key fob.
Yeah, but maybe they they followed somebody else in, killed them in the showers, and then they're waiting for you to come in.
Yeah, but
I feel like legally they have to have somebody there in case somebody gets
Yeah.
injured.
they don't have anybody there. They
Yeah,
have.
what if you hurt yourself?
They have
Yeah.
cameras 24 hours. What do you mean you hurt yourself?
What if you hurt yourself?
Dude, I don't hurt myself.
What if you're throwing up too much, man? What if you get overzealous and you try to go for a PR? No one's around.
I think you sign your life away.
You
when
do.
you sign up, I
You
think
go,
you
so like, there's a chance. So you're saying if you work, there's a chance you can come in the morning and you'll see a person dead with a bar across their chest and tongue out.
Yeah, and a guy just riding them.
A black guy with a cowboy hat. Dead.
Just a guy riding him.
Oh, mate.
He fucked him to
Sorry, I
death.
passed by and saw this guy here.
Yeah, dude, I think it's the best. I hate going to the gym when everybody's there. I hate it. I hate when and there's
I get that. for
smoking
sure.
hot girls there and they're just looking at you on a pre-core machine. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you brought this up.
I'm glad
'cause
you
I have to go. I go to the gym for when it's leg day.
Yeah.
The amount of people that there's 4 machines. I know that if they're open, I just jump on them.
Yeah.
I can't be strict about what I want to do in the order because
You
it's
have to
so
get on
crowded.
it. You have to get on it.
All the 4 machines this past Thursday are busy, but they're all sitting on their phones just texting.
Yep.
It makes me
annoying.
fucking mental.
It's fucking annoying.
You lazy shitheads, give up and stay home. You'll never make it.
Hey, guys. What's Frank Stallone's genre of music? Is it ruffled shirt and vest rock? It's like this is the guy who's gonna sing like this. He always been Neil Diamond poses. Training, getting ready. It's like soul music. It's like white soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched the Family Stallone on Paramount Plus.
I watched
love it.
every episode. I love it.
I love
With
it.
his kids?
It's
such a good dad.
They're all
it's
hot.
it's what the Kardashians should be.
They
Is he a
love
good dad?
him. They adore him.
He's
yeah,
the
he's a
dad.
good dad.
He's a great dad. His all three of them are smoking hot.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, they're really
the
hot, I
wife
heard.
is smoking hot, and they're cool. They're not.
Yeah, they're
like
not
the
shitheads.
Kardashians are idiots. These daughters have like a little low self-esteem, which makes them kind of attainable.
Their
Like,
dad didn't die.
What?
Their father didn't die. So they didn't
is
have
your
to
dad
rebel.
alive?
Yeah, my dad's alive.
Oh, okay. You said that like you meant something.
But he wasn't very attentive to her, which keeps her fun in the sack.
He's Sylvester Stallone, though. I mean, they just revere him. I think he's so cool.
But his brother is in it, and they
Yeah.
actually go. He went to Atlantic City to do a show,
Yeah.
and I would see Frank Stallone. I'd go see that show. It's all middle-aged women that are like premenopause, cancer, freckle tits.
Oh, for
just
sure.
losing their minds. But he was actually pretty good.
He was on the show Z-Rock that I was on, and then we hung out at that Rainbow restaurant once in L.A.
Frank Stallone?
Yeah.
Frank Stallone, yeah. He comes
Frank's-
over.
yeah.
He comes. Also, there was something he did. I forget. Like, it's like he always says the same thing when he meets people, and he did it to me. See, this song rules.
This is a good song.
You made a choice and now my chance is over. I thought I was in.
I am gay. You're right.
Jay's gay. Jay's the gayest.
Do you know what movie this starts? I know you know what you're looking at. Do you know what movie this starts off?
Saturday Night Fever.
Nope.
I'm Saturday. What is it? Staying alive. Oh, come on. You know what I meant. Now I know you go through Christine.
Can you bring up a video of Frank Stallone performing nowadays?
He's actually comes out. He's in shape. They're all on T, and they're all. I mean, they both look fantastic.
They got to be old as hell, huh?
They're old, but they look
Mid
fantastic.
70s.
Did you watch Tulsa King?
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it.
Is it great?
Great
I
show.
love it. One of the daughters is in it.
Well, she does an appearance. One of the daughters is in it. One of the daughters is a student. One of them is an actor. Wants to be an actor.
What's it about? One of them has load on their face?
No.
On the weekend? Something with the weekend? Damn, his
Different
daughters
show.
are all hot.
Dude,
Every
the
one of them is
brunette.
gorgeous.
Which one has load on her face?
The brunette is the
Neither.
one I
None of
want. I love the brunette. They're all single too. None of them have boyfriends.
Well, they
The
probably
one
just don't tell
boyfriend's-
their dad.
The one of them has a boyfriend, but is terrified of Stallone.
Well, they broke up. And did you watch all the
I didn't
episodes?
watch that one
Yeah,
yet.
they break up.
Dude, I heard he's a couple comics have gone to his house for things before.
Who?
Remember, there's the one with the
Craig Gass?
Crystal Lee was there. I think Brian
Craig Gass
Callen.
lived there for a year.
Yeah, probably. I think Brian Callen at one point told me when he went there or something, but he was like, it was like for the Super Bowl or something. He said he's the coolest. Like, he's just like a super, like, nice, generous guy.
I'm
The thing
telling
that
you right now.
floored me- Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jacob. There you go.
No, there's one. I think it's the first episode. Pacino's in this.
They go to
Just having dinner with.
Well, no, they go to the pizza place. You know the
Yeah.
pizza place in Beverly Hills? It's like the only good pizza in L.A.
Joe's?
No, it's Beverly. I forget the name of it. It's in Beverly Hills. It's a pizza joint. They have good pizza now in L.A., but back in the day, in the aughts, the only place you get pizza like New York Pizza was there. And him, his brother, and Al Pacino, he's in the first episode just hanging out. Pacino is getting. I mean, he's old.
Oh, yeah.
Pacino's old.
He's the new dad.
Yeah, he's not too old to have a baby.
No, he is too old to have a baby. He
That's-
shouldn't have done that. That's going to be a bad, that kid's going to have a rough go.
That's science.
Have a dead dad and a rich life.
The Onion had a good headline.
You know what? Maybe it's not that bad.
That's sad. That's sad.
Dead dad in a rich life?
No. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you're thinking about it. He goes, no. Wait, you know what?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
The Onion had a good line about it. So Al Pacino looking forward to seeing his new baby grow up to be a toddler.
It really is.
Yeah,
show me
the-
Frank Stallone performing, Christine. I want to see what, what he's bringing to the table
The
today.
brunette is. I mean, I love her so much. The brunette.
I gotta
is
use a bad word. Four.
No, not never going to give you up. I need to see him do Far From Over.
He's good. He actually performs on the show, and he's pretty good.
Well, you can't get bad at this kind of music. Like I said, this is sitting around a fire barrel music.
It's like
we could
Harry
all
Con-
we could do it. The four of us can do a Barber's quartet immediately.
This is a Harry Connick Jr. stuff, like the crooner shit.
Yes, indeed.
2016
I have broken Joe DeRosa's spirit on this several times now. Go, give me 2016.
Yeah, he tells stories a lot in between.
I know.
Oh, no. He's winded for sure.
Yeah. Here he goes.
There's divine intervention. Even though I almost killed myself on a squinjuli.
Squinjili, get it? Because he's Italian?
Thank you all for coming out.
By the way, his shirt still has the fold wrinkles in it because he just opened it today.
Yeah. He's like Eddie Griffin. Every show he has a red shirt. There it is, right?
I'll tell you
here.
what, though, that started in a room that I was in, I'd be hyped.
Oh, I love it.
He's still got it.
Yep.
Come on, Frankie.
He still got it.
Because you don't have to do it.
I am down, but I am far from over.
Oh, that's the move right there. That's the J move. Jay, that's your dance move right there.
I'll tell you what, he does got it still.
He still got it. Oh, look at this. Snap of the fingers.
Look at the disinterested musicians playing exactly what they're reading.
Yeah, he hired him this afternoon.
I'm down, but I'm far from over.
Damn, man.
Look how in shape he is.
I know. We should all be wearing leg warmers right now. This makes me want to put on leg warmers and spin.
Scratch your face.
Oh.
Remember that scene when she scratched his face?
Yes.
She got so into it. Jump! Jump!
Damn, that's a good tune.
Great tune.
Training, getting ready for the fight is the shittiest. By the way, that's the best. That's his cameo in Rocky 3. He's the live band playing at his training.
Yeah.
He's like training, getting ready for. Can you imagine? I can't even think of all the arrogance in sports and boxing. I've never seen that duplicated in real life. Like a live band playing a song about you training while you're training in front of an audience. Training, getting ready for the fight.
What's funny about the show is that his daughters don't really get along with the brother.
With Frank?
Well, yeah, they don't really, like, when they were younger, they did. And in one of the episodes, they were like, he wants to be on their podcast.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, no, because he's too outrageous. He says crazy shit.
Frank?
Yeah.
And you think when they were younger, he gave him a little.
What's that? How's it go?
Like when he was younger, maybe that he gave him a little.
What is it?
Should I do a finger motion with it too?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, help me. Oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
The come hither.
Yes. You think you gave him a come hither when he was young?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, man.
Gave him a little.
What's worse than having Sylvester Stallone be your dad? Being molested by Frank Stallone.
While he sings his hits.
Training. Like,
getting molested.
Is that my baby crying? He goes, no, I'm just practicing up here. Training. Getting ready for the fight.
Getting molested in a room full of all my father's memorabilia.
You know, if you tell your dad, we both get in trouble.
You know, that hat over there is the one he wore in Rocky 1.
That's the original thing. You know, he wasn't always that much in shape. He was a little bit of a tubby when he was younger.
That's the original painting at the end of Rocky 2.
Look, you got boobs like your mom. Yum, yum. Look at these delicious cupcakes. All three of my nieces.
You want to wear Rambo's jacket while this goes down? His whole apartment is memorabilia from his brother.
And that's not Frank Stallone who sings the song at the end of Rambo, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I always thought it was, because I used to do it. It's a long
road.
Rambo's probably his best movie,
when
right?
You're on
I love it.
What the fuck
Jacob.
is that?
It hurts when they tear your dreams apart.
That was during COVID. We were in strange times.
When they drew first blood.
I need to hear more. Is there more?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, is there?
Oh, yeah.
My God.
He did the song.
That actually teared me up.
When they drew first blood, it's the worst.
It's the best song.
I think it's his best performance.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, he says 5 lines in the whole movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why it's his best performance.
I told you that before. I saw the thing where it was supposed to be a lot of lines, and he was supposed to do a lot of like Schwarzenegger, stick around while they're stuck to something.
Yeah.
Or he was supposed to do a lot of that. And they didn't. They only kept that one line. It's like a comedy line. Is in the middle of the movie where it's one of his most intense moments. He's escaping the woods, and he jumps in and carjacks one of the army vans, and he puts a knife to his throat. He goes, "Drive," and the guy's looking at him. He goes, "Don't look at me. Look at the road. It's how accidents happen." In the middle of that movie where everything's so serious and people dying left and right, he goes, "So people it's how accidents happen." He's like, "Hey, I can't turn it off." Hey, you know what? I got a good sense of humor. It's one thing about John J. Rambo a lot of people don't know. I got a really good sense of humor.
It's a long road.
Is it?
First blood.
It's such a good movie.
It's such a great movie, and his speech at the end is amazing.
Dan Hill sings the song.
His speech at the end is really good. I think it's his best acting, right?
No.
Come on.
His best acting?
His best acting. At the end of Rambo, when he gives the speech, that's his best acting.
Was Rocky 3.
What are you talking
I'm joking. I used to go, "It's a long road when you're Frank Stallone."
This makes me think of when I was a kid, when movies ended and the credits would roll and you'd be in the theater and they just make you feel emotion.
Yeah.
With songs like this. It's just pure emotion.
Well, the song's also about the movie you just watched.
Yeah.
It's tough coming home from Vietnam. These cops don't give you no respect, and all your friends are dead.
I'm in Canada. You guys don't really matter.
You can't even get a job parking cars. We were gonna go cruising. He really gave that line. And we said we were gonna go cruising in this cherry Cadillac. When he got back,
you don't remember his speech?
He's like, I can't
your fucking legs.
He's got these little knobs kicking.
It's a great speech.
It's a great speech, dude.
It gets me every time.
I want to hear the speech.
Sure. Get to the Rambo speech. I'll always give that a listen.
But don't ruin it, Jay. Don't.
I won't.
Jay.
Yeah?
Don't.
God forbid I make it funny on this comedy radio show.
Don't ruin it.
Is it nothing
I do
is
ruin it.
over?
Of course.
Yes. Nothing is over.
It's over, Johnny.
It's the best.
Nothing is over! Nothing! You just don't turn it off! It wasn't my war! You asked me, I didn't ask you! And I did what I had to do to win, but somebody wouldn't let us win! And I come back to the world, and I see all those maggots at the airport protesting me, spitting, calling me baby killer and all kinds of vile crap! Who are they to protest me, huh? Who are they? Unless they've been me and been there and know what the hell they're yelling about. It was a bad time for everyone.
I knew it was sped up.
Yeah, it's
all in
awful.
the past now.
It's sped up. It doesn't sound
It's
good.
awful.
Back it up.
Yeah.
Why do
Sounds
they
like
do that to not
fucking-
get caught? It's like a Bonfire episode. It's a bootleg Bonfire.
Sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I thought his voice sounded a little weird.
It's what they do to our show.
There you go.
The second nothing almost took me out of it, though. I gotta admit, I would give him a line read if I was the director on the second nothing. The first nothing, perfect.
You asked me, I didn't ask you.
Is this it?
I did what I had to do to win, but somebody wouldn't let us win.
Can you go back to the nothing?
Back to the world, and I see all those maggots at the airport protesting me, spitting, calling me baby killer and all kinds of vile crap.
Same
Who
thing.
are they to
I think this
protest me,
one's
huh?
good.
This one's
Who
good.
are they? Unless they've been me and been there and know what the hell they're yelling about. It was a bad time for everyone, Rambo.
No, I don't. I can.
It's the same thing.
Well, wait, there's the thing. There's the speed thing on the side. You could slow it down.
Oh, Jay, look at you, smarty
Isn't there?
pants. I don't know. Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, playback speed, normal.
It's normal. I think the actual video.
No, I know. So if you
Go
put it
slower.
to 75.
There you go.
It's gonna be too much.
No, it won't.
This is fun.
Civilian life is nothing. In the field, we had a code of honor.
This is better.
You watch my back, I watch yours. Back here, there's nothing.
Can we speed it up a little bit? Can we make it really fast? Let's see what it sounds like.
Let's also make it really fast.
Yeah, maybe it's really fast. Let's try that. Maybe it's better that way.
Let's try 2 times.
Yeah, 2 times. Go back a little bit on the thing, though. Go back to nothing at the beginning.
Nothing's over.
Yeah. Go back. Yeah. Right there.
Nothing is over. Nothing. You just don't turn it off. It wasn't my war. You asked me, I didn't ask you. And I did what I had to do to win. But somebody wouldn't let us win. And I come back to the world.
Leave it run all through like this.
Protesting me, spitting, calling me baby Joe and all kinds of foul crap. Who they to protest me, huh? Who they? Unless they've been me, I've been there, and know what the hell they're yelling about.
It's a bad time for everyone, Rambo. It's all in the past now.
For you! For me to make your life is nothing. In the field, we had a code of honor. You watch my back, I watch yours. Back here, there's nothing.
You're the last, an elite group. Don't end it like this.
Back there, I can fly a gunship. I can drive a tank. I was in charge of $1 million equipment. Back here, I can't even hold it up. Fucking guys! Back here.
Because this guy's an emotional wreck.
With the Air Force. I had all these guys, man. Back there, I had all these fucking guys. Who are my friends? Because back here, there's nothing. Remember the Air Force? All this black-eyed man, I took one of those magic markers, and I said found. He mailed us to Las Vegas, because we're always talking about Vegas, and it's like a car. This is a red 58 Chevy convertible. He's talking about his car. He's over to cruise to the top.
It's like math.
Like the Micro Machines guy.
This barn I got, and this kid comes up. This kid turns to $shine box, and he says, shine, please, shine. I said, no, you can pass me. Yeah. And Joey said, yeah. And I went to get a couple beers, and the box is wired, and he opened up the box, fucking blew his body all over the place. He's laying there, he's fucking screaming, his pieces all over me. And I'm trying to pull him off, you know. My friend, it's all over me. I got blood and everything. I'm trying to hold it together. I'm putting it together, fucking can't keep coming out. And nobody went out. No one else. He said, they only go home. I'm gonna go home. We can talk like that. I'm gonna go home. I'm trying to
Pause it for a second. Here's the problem with the speech in hindsight now, because of where they've gone with these movies. He just had family at a ranch. His father was alive. Everyone was fine. Like, do you remember the end of like the second to last one? He just went home after Burma.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to go home. And then the next one, you're like, he's had long-term family he's been living with. Like,
You could have done this all along.
You could have done this all along. Instead of taking a city under siege.
Yeah, all you had to do is just keep walking, you idiot. The fuck, you have issues.
You could have walked home.
Rambo's an asshole.
Rambo's an asshole.
Yeah.
For sure he was an asshole. Listen, the cops were being cops.
Yeah.
They were being shitty, suspicious of a new guy in town.
Actually, the guy was a great guy. He goes, let me give you a ride. Give him a ride to the board. And said,
he saw that he was trying to get him out of town, basically. But he did give him the ride and said, like, you know, have a good one.
Have a good one, buddy. Go back to U.S. This is Canada.
He did take a shot. He took a shot at the soldiers, though, right? He was like something, he was like, I served in a real war, may I add. Something like that, Korea or something.
Yeah.
He was like a real war. So he did take a couple shots. But at the end of the day, it's also like,
yeah,
you know what? I'm just going to go.
I'm just going to go home.
I'm going to go visit my dad and aunt where they have a lovely ranch with a series of underground tunneling that I can use for murdering
I would like
cartels.
them to remake Rambo where he does just go home and he goes back to the ranch and it's a love story.
Right, me, DeRosa, and Soder did that years ago on the thing. It's like the slight change in a movie that ends the whole thing. It's just Rambo getting out of the car and just going on the hood. He goes, appreciate the ride. Like taps the top. He goes, that really saved me a lot of time. Thank you. Just keeps going. Or just right away, he was like, I served in Nam. And he's like, the sheriff just goes, do you like roast beef sandwiches? How about if I took you for the bed at the end of the night? He's like, guys, you got to meet Rambo. This guy's got crazy stories.
Dude, you ever have poutine? Come check this out.
Hey, let me show you poutine. Cheese. You never had cheese curds? What are you fighting for over there, man? Get over here.
Our strip clubs, you can touch them.
It's a long... Go, give me the end of this high speed.
I can't find your fucking legs. I can't find your legs. I can't get your legs. You dance. I don't talk to anybody. Sometimes day. Week.
Christine, can you also do 2 times speed? The speech, not the speech, when he's over Mickey, when Mickey's dying? I like, dude, a double speed Stallone, maybe a favorite new bit of mine.
Double speed Stallone.
Double speed Stallone.
I think makes everything he's done better.
You have the disease, I don't care.
Cobra?
Cobra was just fucking...
Mario Cobretti here. Here's the disease, I don't care.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Double time Stallone.
This is Rocky 3.
What happened?
Man, Mickey's talking a mile a minute for being almost dead.
I can't get anything. We did it. We did it. You don't have to worry about nothing no more. Everything cool be okay, Mickey. You know?
You gotta get the hospital back. You used to be okay.
We did everything right.
No,
I did everything
no,
right.
listen. We done everything
I forgot about that. I forgot he lied to him and said he won.
Yeah, what would you do? Tell him the truth.
It was all for nothing. You just got killed for something you told me not to do, and I just got beat to death almost.
You're a better man. You're actually a good person. He's dead. Do you know?
Doesn't sound much different. There was so much more concise.
We are.
Don't like.
Hey, it's me, Rocky.
What's the
Dude, high speed Rocky.
double speed movies is the best.
Double speed Stallone
is the best.
Your disease, I'm care.
God damn it. Should we take our last break?
Yeah.
And then I know we have to come back. Do we have another read?
We do have another read. We have a Blue Chew.
Also, I'll say again, Howard Stern did a surprise show Sunday night on Howard 100. He's on his summer break.
Yep.
So he did a surprise show on Howard 100 with Robert Downey Jr., Drew Barrymore, Jimmy Fallon, Brooke Shields, John Bon Jovi, and more, picking their favorite songs. Whose favorite song was this? I'm guessing Brooke Shields. Hear the replay tonight right after our show at 7 p.m. on Howard 100 or anytime on the Sirius XM app. We'll be right back. It's the Bonfire. Robert Kelly Live, BigJComedy.com. Check out our YouTube pages while you're at it. Subscribe to them. Don't be assholes.
And check out the podcast, too. Make sure you hit the Bonfire podcast.
And also go to the podcast, you piece of shit. Let's introduce our guest, everybody. He just came in the studio hanging out with us. I like that.
I hate that.
It's the hilarious Colin Tyrrell, everyone.
Thank you. Nice. What music do you play if like just a black guy comes in?
The Irish are the blacks of Europe, so say it once, say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud.
Right on. This is Colin Tyrrell, and you're listening to The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly on Faction Talk 103.
You are going to be all right.
We're just talking about the movie. What is it, Keanu?
Yeah. So funny.
With Jordan Peele.
Key and Peele.
Key and Peele. Funny.
It's so funny.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I've always seen the that on the flights, and I just never did it. It looked too stupid.
It is so stupid, but it's very, very, very funny.
They have the cat dressed like a gangster.
Nothing to do with the movie at all. I like sometimes, like I said, like this more than I like. Christine saw Asteroid City and hated it, and like she says she loves it, but she's just lying because she wants people to think she's artistic.
Autistic?
Sure, fucking either one, potato, really. Artistic, autistic. She hated it because those kind of comedies suck balls. They should just be funny for the sake of funny.
Yeah.
Like Hot Rod is another hilarious movie.
MacGruber.
Funny as shit.
MacGruber is one of my favorite movies.
Utterly stupid. Just like a dumb movie that says it doesn't. There's no purpose behind it whatsoever than to make you laugh.
Those too.
And
I
I
just
love that-
happen to like Wes Anderson films.
But you
as
don't,
well.
though? No,
But
I know
do.
you say you do,
I
but
love
you
Royal
don't.
Tenenbaums.
I love that it's one of Val Kilmer's last movies is MacGruber.
So funny.
Well, it makes me so happy that
The
is-
bad guy in MacGruber.
And they shoot his dick off, and then he shows it at the end. Fucking great.
Yeah, Hot Rod, Andy Samberg's movie that he just made with his friends, is one of the funniest movies to me.
Napoleon Dynamite is funny though, and it is in the vein of that weird horse shit, but probably one of the funniest.
So much funnier than that, though.
Sure, but it's in that vein, right?
It's going to make you feel, it's because it's a Mormon movie, so it's going to make you feel a little more like, it's got that indie flick vibe to it, for sure, like the
Black
hue
Girl,
of it.
Black Girl was out front, and that's where he was going to see that movie.
Asteroid City?
Asteroid City.
He's going to pretend he likes it?
I don't know.
Because it definitely sucks shit.
It was
Christine
good.
told me so and telling me how good it was. I know that means it sucks shit.
You liked it?
I did like it.
What did you like about it, Christine?
There is a little bit of a darkness to the storyline just within the family.
All right.
That was good.
Any funny movie I've ever seen, I could give you. Give me the funniest quote or scene from the movie.
It was something the son said in.
Something the
It's
son
over.
said.
It's
What
not
did he
funny.
say?
It's not funny.
Something he said.
It's not funny.
She doesn't even remember what the funniest thing was.
That's like
Yikes.
seeing. That's like watching an alternative comic. What was one of the jokes? They were all good.
I don't know. He had like a video presentation.
Yeah,
What
it
was
was-
on the video presentation? He goes, I don't know, something with wordplay or something. I don't know.
Thing with his father
No,
and his
stupid.
stepmother. I don't know. But
Stupid
it was
comedy.
good. It was really
Stupid
good.
comedy always. Step Brothers. Great
Yeah.
That's a comedy.
Exactly. You know,
Comedies. They don't even make, they're so far from comedy, they don't even make slapstick comedy anymore. They don't make it anymore. Like a real slapstick movie, like an Airplane or something, they just don't exist anymore.
No.
That whole genre's gone. The most slapstick you'll get is like a movie like Keanu, and then you have
Silly.
to watch the fucking Royal Tenenbaums and that bullshit.
Yeah,
Andy
around-
is a dog.
Rushmore.
yeah. Well, they're alternative acting comedy things that you're supposed to go and watch and be like, that was good.
In a comedy, I want to laugh at every scene a couple times.
Sure.
You feel like at least, like, not once every 5 scenes, there's a quirky moment.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, the one scene with John C. Reilly. That's what they people in all those movies. That's what somebody says at some point. Oh, but the one thing with John C. Reilly. You know
What
what
was
I mean?
one? You give you another chance. What was the funniest scene in the movie? Oh God.
It wasn't like a. I'm
It
like, I like
sucks. Shit, I told you this.
I like the movie. I don't think of Wes Anderson movies as like, you know,
Funny?
laugh out loud funny. I think there's a certain style to it and there's some like humor in it, but I don't look at those as like I'm seeing a comedy in the way I like would watch Step Brothers.
All right, don't get mad at me that the movie wasn't funny, but
And it sucks shit.
It didn't. It wasn't good.
We're sorry that the movie sucked, Christine. You can't just say it out loud because you don't want your artistic friends to
liked
think
it.
you're not cool.
No, I zone out on movies. I fall asleep in movies, and I was engaged the whole time.
Engaged.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Andy is a diehard Wes Anderson fan. He said
Bring him in
that
here. I'll
this was,
slap him right in his beard.
well, no, he said this was 100% style and no story.
Of course.
It was
that
a
the
lot
movie?
of style, but there was some stuff in the story.
This
that
is
I
the
liked.
movie that like Bill Murray was in the submarine,
That's Steve
aquatic.
Zissou.
Life Aquatic with Steve.
Same thing. Same vein.
Yeah.
Another clunk of shit. I don't want soft acoustic guitar in the trailers for my comedies.
Big J. Okerson is going to be on tour with Legion of Skanks 10th through the 12th, New Hampshire, Boston, Connecticut. For tickets and all other tour dates, go. And this, I mean, Big J's hilarious. So if you want funny, go
Bobby
to
Kelly,
BigJComedy.com.
Laugh per minute.
I'm going to be Vermont this Thursday.
And then
she
July
put it- look at
20th.
that. Christine's the best.
July 20th. After that, New Hampshire, Portsmouth, Nashua, Laconia. July 27th to the 29th. After that, he's going to be in Rutherford, Las Vegas, Rochester. For tickets and all tour dates, RobertKellyLive.com. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
MFs.
You're the